But then you come to church and I say, despite them saying no, I'm saying God told me to tell you he's still saying yes. See, now, if you know how to receive a good word, it don't matter what that person told you earlier on in the day. You're going to say, my bona fide pastor got what I need, and God say it's so tonight. Proverbs 12 and 25. Notice what the scripture says on tonight. Proverbs 12 and 25. He says, anxiety. I'm reading out the New King James. So if you read out the King James, it says heaviness. Anxiety in the heart of man causes depression. In the King James, it says heaviness in the heart of man causes it to stoop. But notice he says this, anxiety in the heart of man causes depression. But watch this. But a good word makes it of the heart what? Go ahead. Notice. So if you battle depression, it ain't over. Right? If you're going through something and anxiety trying to get in your heart, it ain't over, right? You just need a good what? You just need a good what? And so based upon that tonight, again, our subject is, do you possess joy? And I think this part 4. Do you possess joy? Look at somebody, just ask him or her that question tonight. Do you possess joy? And you can go ahead and answer them tonight. So notice, if you possess joy, you are indirectly saying that you know how to receive a good word. Because again, look, I don't want us to miss it tonight. Anxiety or heaviness in the heart of man causes depression. But a good word makes it or the heart glad. So again, understand tonight that it's our job to guard our heart or to guard our mind so that we don't allow things to get in our heart or in our mind that will cause us to be depressed, sad, or oppressed, or unhappy. I have to guard what I allow to get in my heart. That's something that God expects me to do as a believer. He expects me and you to guard our heart to the point to where I don't allow something to get in my heart that I understand will lead me to being an unhappy person. Then the proverb writer says to such a person that they are in need of a good word. Now, don't miss this. He is not saying that the person needs somebody to just simply speak something good to them. Because you got to understand, people can speak something good to you, but it ain't true. And it can make you get happy, but what they said, they just said to make you happy, and it's not even truth. Oh, hold on. Some of us in time past have gotten happy over a lie. Person was telling us a lie, but because we believed the lie, it actually caused us to smile. When in the end, we found out that what the person was saying, they were just talking. And so when the proverb writer talks about a good word, again, understand tonight, church, he ain't just saying that you need somebody to say something good to you. He's saying that you need a word from God. He's saying no matter what your condition may be, if you receive a good word, it has the ability to change your heart. A good word will change how you feel. Come on, somebody. A good word will make you go from 0 to 10. A good word will make a person who came to church sad in the middle of the message begin to get happy. Come on, a good word will cause somebody who's been folding their arms throughout the entire service to begin to recognize that a word is being sent for their situation. The person will unfold their arms and begin to give God praise. Come on, have you ever did it? A good word will make a person who came to church upset about what he or she is going through. When the good words start coming, because they disposition starts changing, they'll start amen in the word. They'll start saying, so be it, Lord. Because they recognize what's coming is a good word or a word from God. Tell that to your neighbor now. Tell them, I don't know what you're going through, but I know what you need tonight. Tell them you just need a good word tonight. Oh, you just need a good word. I don't know what's going on that job, but I know you just need a good. Don't know what all happening in your house, but I know you need a good. I don't know how low your finances have got, but I know you need a good what? You need a good what? You need a good what? And I come to church to get a good. Why? Because I know what a good word can do. I know how I can come in one way, but receive a good word and leave better than how I came. And let me tell y'all tonight, you need to be happy about that, because there are folk that go to church on midweek services and Sunday, and they need a good word, but when they get to church, ain't no good word in the house. There's not a good word in the house sometimes because the preacher who should be seeking God for the good word has been depressed all week. The preacher who should be praying for a good word is sad and miserable to the point to where he or she doesn't want to even open up their Bible. So you got to learn to thank God for a preacher that knows how to go through things, get in the presence of God, and bring forth a good word. That's when sometimes you got to stop doing what you're doing and thank God for your pastor. Thank God for a bona fide prophet who can deliver a good word. Come on, somebody. Refuge, y'all know we get a good word. May not be what you want, but it's a good word. We get a good word here. Don't take that for granted. Because some of us think we know what we need to hear, but appreciate a pastor who's willing to say, Lord, I don't know, but you know. I don't know what they're going through. You know, God, give me a good word. And that's what I pray for when I pray. And sometimes I can discern when people backs are against the wall and I start proclamating certain things, and immediately I can discern that that person is changing for the better. They are letting go that hopelessness that was attached to them, and then they're starting to hope that God is going to do it. Yeah, it is my season. Yeah, better is here. Better is what? Coming. God still does miracles. Because guess what? Somebody need a miracle tonight. But situations trying to convince you that God don't do miracles anymore. You need a good word. Notice again, because a good word is what God ordains for a person who's depressed, who has allowed something to get in their heart that he or she never should have allowed to get in their heart. And so God said, all you need is a good word. Listen, because sometimes people can say something to you that will hurt you, and you can't get out of your heart or your mind what they said, and it's causing you to be unhappy. Maybe you wanted to hear yes, but the person said no. And the only thing you can think about is them saying no. But then you come to church, and I say, despite them saying no, I'm saying God told me to tell you he's still saying yes. See, now, if you know how to receive a good word, it don't matter what that person told you earlier on in the day. You're going to say, my bona fide pastor got what I need, and God say it's so tonight. You know that's somebody's word tonight in reference to a promise God made you that hadn't come to pass. God telling me to let you know his word is still good about what he told you he was going to do. What he told you he was going to work out, he's telling you tonight, I'm still going to work that out for you. See, for somebody, that's a good word. And you should be changing. Because, see, some of us, that's what we got to learn how to do. Now, some of you good at that. You'll hear a word and get happy in a minute. In a minute. Don't let me say God about to cancel that. Yo, you going to get happy in a minute. But we got some slow ones here. Can I just say it like that? We got some people that's slow to get it. And as you turn to 1 Samuel 1, understand tonight, I don't know where I'd be tonight if I didn't know how to receive a good word. I'm going to tell you right now, I would be, woo. If I were just basing my attitude tonight on what man could do for me, in one sense, I have no hope. Because there's some things I need to be done that man in and of himself can't do, and some don't want to do. Do y'all hear me? There are some things that I want that my job is not going to be the way it's going to come. And I'm not alone in that. There's a number of us. If you just base your attitude on what folks say, you will be a miserable person tonight. I mean, somebody right there, if you just get all wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up in what your doctor done told you, you have no hope. You have no hope. But your hope comes from the fact that your God is your healer. Your hope is coming from, by his stripes I am what? Healed. Your hope is coming from what Jesus said, that healing is the children's bread, and I'm a child, so that's my bread. That's my bread. That's my right to be healed. Do you hear me? Now, when you get in that place, whether it's you or your child need healing, you know that healing belongs to God's people. And so you can be happy while you yet battle in your body. Why? Because healing is so. And that's what keeps a smile on your face, though pain is in your body. Am I right? Because some reports will make you sad if you dwell on the report alone. And don't say an x-ray can't move you. An x-ray will move you if the only thing you looking at is the x-ray. But if you take your eye off of that negative x-ray and put it on what does saith the word, you can smile. And I talked to you about, if you're going to have joy, if you're going to possess joy, you have to beware of the joy killers. You have to beware of people whose main purpose in life is to kill your joy, to kill what God gave you, to kill what Nehemiah said is your strength. Nehemiah said in Nehemiah 8:10, the joy of the Lord is my what? Strength. I can't afford to let you kill what the Bible says is my strength.